Welcome back to my channel. I have wet hair, this I know, and you will see me in the video with a towel on my head. I am trying to hurry and get ready to go, but I wanted to open up this video. I'm doing a very, very simple look, easy, everyday look for me, a look that I don't think takes a lot of time. I think this is probably going to be one of my fastest get ready with me, but let's just get started into the video and hopefully I don't scare you barefaced. You say hi. He was outside barking. He was a naughty dog, huh? He speaks by huffing. You good boy. Show him your big ears. Show him your big ears. Show him. No, you're not going to put your ears up. So I know I look great in this. I'm actually having a rush day because it's a snow day, or it snowed, and then of course our school made it a late start. So it puts me like 3 hours behind, and I don't even know why it's a late start. The roads are clear. I'm sure buses will get out. So I am just so confused why they keep doing these snow days. And they called it yesterday. So it was even before it snowed. Or I mean, it was snowing, but it wasn't like anything. I don't know. I will never get the school district. Growing up in this district, we never had a snow day, and they've had like probably 10 late start days this year alone. I don't get it. And I feel like it's a pain, especially if you're a parent that works. I don't know how they do it because you have to go to work. Anyways, okay. So I'm gonna start with this on my head because I've been starting to plop. So I put the stuff in my hair and then I twist my hair back up to dry kind of, or suck all the moisture out. So I'll probably drop it sometime during this video, but I don't have time to wait. And so today is my oldest daughter's birthday. She is 15. Of course, she woke up this morning saying she could drive, and we still haven't gotten her into driver's ed. It's kind of hard when you already have a child that drives. You're like not in really any rush anymore. It's kind of like, we'll get you there. But I don't want her to wait too long because he graduates next year, and then I don't want to be in charge of driving her, so we need to get going. All right, so today I have my youth group that I help at night tonight. I believe that's it. So again, I don't really want to use the red palette, but maybe I'll incorporate it somehow. I do have 2 foundations in this week's basket. I have used both of them one time this week so far. I know I posted my weekly makeup basket, but basically I start using these products on Sundays. So I know I posted it today, which is a Tuesday, but I have been using it for a couple days. I'm gonna try to get this up today too. So I've already used these both one day. I already know I like this one. It's okay. It's like a light coverage day. It's not gonna give you any full coverage. And then this one I wasn't too thrilled with, so I think I'm gonna try it again with you guys. It's not bad enough that I know I won't need to wipe it off. I don't have any active breakouts, but I keep telling everyone that my husband hit me in the head with a 2x4, which technically he did. Well, he was holding it, but I ran into it. So I guess I kind of hit my own self in the head with the 2x4. And it cut me. So don't walk around with your head down, because that's exactly what I did. So I need a primer. I'm going to today use the Versali Liquid Glass Primer. This is so nice. It definitely gives me a, how am I gonna do it? It's very liquidy, so I think I'm just gonna put it in my hand, like in the palm of my hand, and do kind of a this motion. I'm not one of those Instagram girls that drops it on their face. I'm too old for that. I mean, I think I'm too old. If you do it and you're older than me or my age, go for it. I'm not coordinated enough, I guess. Anyways, I like this. It gives kind of a nice base. It doesn't do anything for pores. It doesn't do anything for blurring. Yeah, I think it says Radiant Serum. I would say it's just that. It's going to give you just kind of a nice glow. I'm going to put a little pump there. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender today. I know I go back and forth with this because think that Pretty Vulgar foundation got me off of a brush because it looked so awful. I hope you can see. I tried turning down my light, so hopefully you guys can see a little bit better, but I am like pale as can be. It doesn't look like any texture on my skin. It actually looks really pretty. I'm actually very, how many times can I say actually? I'm not gonna try and cover up my little owie, only because I don't really want to pounce a bunch of product into a, I don't necessarily think it's a cut. I think it's more of like a scrape. That doesn't mean it broke my skin. I don't know. A scrape that like is irritated. I don't know. Didn't bleed, so I don't feel like it's an open wound, but. All right, for concealer, I'm gonna use my Stay Assurance by J Cat Beauty. I was gonna say Kat Von D. I love this. I'm enjoying this darker color. I have a lighter color of this, but I just feel like it's a little too light or brightening. I'm liking this color, but I still think I will like that other color. And if I don't, I could always give it to my daughter, who's a lot like me, but she's younger, so I think she tends to like that really bright under eye effect. And actually, my daughters are starting to put black eyeliner on the bottom of their on their waterline. It makes them, I told my daughter this morning, I'm like, it makes you look like you're tired. It doesn't really make you look like, her eyes are huge, but it makes her look like she's squinting and like just woke up. So I tried to explain that to her and she didn't care. But she wants me to give her an eyeliner, and I think I'm gonna give her a brown because she's been using black eyeshadow. I didn't know you could put eyeshadow on your waterline. That just seems like it can't be good. So let's do blush. Last time I used this Milani one, didn't really care for it. It was hard to get pigment, and I could try doing it again today and layering it a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go for this other one. These came out at the exact same time. Washing machine is finishing up, so it's making lots of noises. Oh, you know what? No. I forgot my bronzer, but I'm gonna do this really fast. I will tell you, it did spit out on me. And the color looks, let me put a little bit more. Okay, so this is a lot thicker, which I do like, I would prefer, than the Milani one. I'm gonna use, do you see it? Ugh. It's very sheer looking. Let's see. Okay, I think you don't need to put it on your hand. It's kind of doing that same thing that the other one did, which was, it kind of blends away. You can't even tell I have it on at all. I don't want to put this right on my skin. What does it say to do? Apply with fingers. Squeeze 1 to 2 dots onto fingers. Tap onto the skin with your cheeks and blend. Okay, so let's try doing that without the Beauty Blender. I gotta be able to blend it out, right? I'm scared. Well, I don't think this is a blush you could go overboard with, which is always good, a thing. I say that, I think, in every video. I go overboard. I want to see it, but then obviously once I see it, I'm like, oh, that's way too much. Like back here, you can kind of see it, but I will say, again, it is very, very, very subtle. All right, let's go ahead and do bronzer. I had picked the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Pineapple Bronzer. I do not like it at all. I don't think it's what I'm looking for right now. I think it's definitely a summer bronzer. I probably should have figured that out when I saw how kind of shimmery it is. So I'm actually not using it. I used it twice and thought, no. I got out my Holy Grail bronzer. It is the Marc Jacobs Dream Filter. or it's their light filtering contour powder in 20 Dream Filter. I am very sad because look how much pan I've hit on both of them. That's how you know I love something, if there is pan hit. But I can't find where to buy this. You can't buy it on Sephora anymore. Online on their website, on Marc Jacobs' website, it's sold out. So a little bit of bronzer. If you know where to buy this, let me know because I want it so bad. I don't want to run out of it. So I've actually not really been using it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna use this Lancome. Oh, it threw me through a loop. It's a finishing powder, but like I mentioned in my weekly makeup basket that this just really wasn't working as a setting powder. So I'm gonna try it as a highlighter. It is quite dark and it was really hard. I remember when I bought this to kind of pick out a color because I don't know, they don't really go. Can you even see that? Let me see my mirror. Okay, you can't even see that. I don't know. This is a mess. This product, I don't know what to do with. I can't set my face with it. I can't do anything. So I'm gonna add this Tarte and Exposed on my face. And this highlight, I know you can totally see. I hope. Can you guys see that? It's just so gorgeous. Yes, I'm gonna go do my brows and I'll come back. All right, I have my eyebrows on. I'm looking silly. I think I'm almost ready to take this off my head. So let's do my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to do just the Naked Basics palette. I was going to use, where is it? I must have left it, the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use it and I need to. Let's just start with this. If I feel like I wanna add something, I will. So I'm going to start by putting this Naked color right here. It's kind of a very light nudie gray color just all over my lid. Or not all over my lid, all over my crease. And just kind of get something started. I really love this palette. I don't know if you can still get it, but I highly, let me look, because now I'm curious. Yeah, I think you can only buy the one that came in double. I'll put a picture here. I don't think you can buy this one anymore, but I think all these colors in the Naked Basics 1 and the Naked Basics 2 are in that Ultimate Basics palette, which I never got and I should have because it was on sale, I want to say a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, for like half price, and I probably just should have done it because I never got the Naked Basics 2 palette, which everyone said was cool tone, and I thought, oh, that might match me better. But so I got that in the crease. I think I'm gonna darken it up a little bit, but I think I'm gonna take that color first really quickly and run it under my lash line, just like halfway, not all the way, darkening that area up. I love this palette. I just think it is so easy. Nothing ever can get messed up. Now that I say that, I will, but let's keep going. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush, go into this darker brown called Faint. Yes, Faint. Deepen up my crease a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna do my V or just my crease. I always say I'm not gonna do the V, and then I do just like naturally my hand goes there. So, or yeah, just like out of habit, I start doing it. But I'm gonna try just to stay in my crease area. God, that Naked 2 color is so good. I wonder if they have that in a single. I think I would buy that. Yeah, it's really hard to mess up this palette. It's just so good. so easy. I mean, it's no fail. Yes, no fail. I forgot some brushes. So I'm gonna take some brushes, shake my hair out. I'll be right back. Grabbed a few more brushes and shook my hair out. As you can see, it is still very, very wet. So I probably should have left it on a little bit longer, but I'm going to now take the WOS, which is like this color. It has more of a pinker undertone than the other two, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. And I kind of just tap it. I feel like if I rub, my eyelids get a little bit crepey, and they can also start peeling. I have very dry eyelids, but I don't have a problem as long as I don't rub. If I rub my eyeshadow, I mean, I guess I do a little, but if I were totally like doing this, I know that they would start, you know, getting dry looking or crepey a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeliner today. I think I'm just gonna do mascara. This might be my quickest get ready with me. So I'm gonna use the Lash Princess. I know I never use the IT Cosmetics one. I just need to probably throw it out. But I have like mascara not all over, so I'll have to clean that up in a second. I usually let it dry before I try to touch, or it will smear everything. So, all right, let's do lipstick. And then I am done. Well, let me set my face. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm just gonna use my Clinique powder that I always use. But I'm just gonna kind of just want a little bit of color. I feel like blush can really make you look more youthful because you kind of lose that natural pink tone, I think, as you get older. Your face goes a little bit more dull and dry. So I feel like that's a little bit better. I hope you guys can see that. Maybe if I back up, you can see it a little bit. So let's do lipstick. And I really feel like I can wear anything today because of my eyes, which is nice. My favorite color is Revolutionary, which I talked about in my January favorites, but I wore it like the last 2 days. So I think I'm gonna try on this Poet color with you guys. It is very concealer-y, but it actually doesn't look bad, I don't think. Now, I might see this video later and be like, okay, that is, I know. What do you guys think? Does it wash me out? Maybe a little. Okay, so I think this might be, oh, what did I do? I like wiped the makeup off in that spot. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, whatever. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this Larizzi Liquid Beam into my inner corner. I just kind of dab it there, and then I will take my finger and melt it, mush it. I don't know what that word. I'm gonna add a little bit of this Nivea Black Cherry lip care to my lips now that they're pretty dry, just to kind of give them a little bit more of a color. I think that's a little bit better. So this is my final look. Very simple, easy. I love a lot of these products that I used today. I kind of didn't want to have any fails, even though I feel like the blushes definitely are probably a fail for me. I think if you just like the slightest hint of a color of a blush, you probably will love these, and they're really easy to put on. I'm not very good with creams or liquids, and I feel like I can use them. Really, anyone can. So I feel like they're easy if you like a very sheer watercolor wash of color. I like to be able to see my blush, so I think for now those are probably not my favorite. I wouldn't recommend if you like to wear blush, but I did put a little bit of this Dior one over it, and it seems to kind of help a little bit so I don't look so white. But I wanted to mist my face with the Max Fix Plus. I always forget to do that on my Get Ready With Me. I like get finished, I leave, and then I'm like, oh, I need to spray my face. But I usually do spray my face every day. Anyways, thank you for sticking around, And yeah, let me know if you've used any of these products, what you think. Especially if you've used this Soap and Glory All Day Wear Kick foundation, because so far I'm really liking it. Definitely not heavy, but I do think you could build this up easily. Like if I did another layer, I think I would have gotten a lot more coverage. Obviously I would have got a lot more coverage, but I think it would have built on itself really well. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.